Splits is fun, but the fake splits is a true stripper superpower. I guess if you do want to learn how to do a real split, check out my stretch routine here. So what is a fake split and why does it work? A fake split is amazing because you can do it whether or not you actually have your full splits. Your fake split is actually all about angles. So if my coochie is facing the audience, then it looks from a low angle like I'm doing a split. When in reality, if you look at me from a bird's eye view, I'm really about this wide with my legs, and I'm placing my hip down on the ground, and my hip here on the bottom is supporting me. Versus in a real splits, where if you're not all the way down, there's nothing to support you. So we're gonna turn that hip, we're gonna sit down on the side of the booty cheek, and we're gonna open up those legs as wide as we can, pointing the coochie towards the audience. Now with your chest, if you turn your chest away from the audience, it can get you a little bit deeper with your crotch to the floor, turning the chest away and using the same position, still there on your hip, still opening the legs out like this. So for this trick, I'm going to show you how angles are everything. So I have an angle from down below, where if you're on a stage where people are sitting and seeing you from above them, this is when a fake split is going to look the best. So I'll show you in my demo video here, get into my fake split, it very much so looks like I'm in a real split, especially if I turn my chest away. I can do some booty pops, I can bounce up and down, and there are a lot of different things you can do in this position. You can swing that leg back and twerk, come to a seated position, and that's a really fun way to incorporate this into your floor work. So again, I can open it up, I can bounce, bounce, bounce. I can be here on my elbows. I can be on my hands. And then I can swing that leg back and come to my knees. If you don't want to do the opening leg entry, what you can do is come from a bent over position here with your hands on the floor, and you can slide those legs down to your split, and you can bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. You can use your hand to trace your leg, wiggle that booty, and then close the envelope and sit it back. Here's another cute position that you can use in your floor work that is utilizing a fake split. Coochie towards the audience, okay? So, this next one is going to be called the coochie platter, and you may know how to already do this, and you may not. That is okay. We're going to roll our candlestick, bring our toes over our head. We're going to place our hands under our lower back, right above the butt cheeks. And you're going to squeeze the elbows underneath you so that they don't slide out the sides. From here, we're going to turn our coochie towards the audience. You can tuck your legs in. Now make sure you keep the coochie facing the side, and you can open it up, and there you go. So again, we're going to roll, bring those toes over the head, place the hands under the booty, squeeze those elbows together. We're going to turn the coochie towards the audience. We're going to tuck the knees in. We're going to open up the legs nice and slow, keep the coochie facing the audience. So if I was just doing it normally, it would look like this. But because I'm turning my coochie towards the audience, it looks like a full split. Okay? Floor jade is a perfect example of utilizing a fake split in dancing. Now, if that's feeling pretty comfortable, here are a couple ways you can use a fake split while you're dancing with the pole. So, first of all, you can start to play with drop splitting. Okay, I drop split from high up on the pole, but you're going to start practicing it below the way that I just showed you. So I'm going to break that down for you. When we're doing our fake split with the pole, we're going to use our arms so that we can slide slow, 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 slow. And we're going to start to turn that bottom hip down to the ground. Turn the hip, turn the hip, turn the hip, because the hip is going to come to the floor. Now my chest is behind the pole, and I can place my bottom hand down. And from here, I can do some twerks, and then I can close my legs and open it up to a straddle. Okay? That's one sexy way that you can do a drop split on the pole. So I'll show you one more time. We're keeping our front leg and our back leg as straight as possible. Our truss is going to come around the back of the pole. So I'm using my arms, I'm pulling with my hands at my chest. I'm pulling, slowly coming down, wrapping my chest around the pole. And now I'm here in my fake split. I can use my hand, trace it, ooh, sexy. And we can open it up, or we can just close it up and come to our knees here. One last time, grabbing with the arms, pulling down, front leg straight, back leg straight, sliding, 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 chest comes around the back of the pole, and here we go. Coochie to the audience is the key, baby. It is the key. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can start to practice drops from higher up on the pole. But be careful. I highly advise that you feel super, super comfortable doing drop splits just from your feet first. So I will show you exactly how I do it from a little bit higher up on the pole, and I would work my way higher and higher, dropping with control by slightly loosening my grip on the pole. Okay? So I'm going to climb. And I'm going to hang like a pencil and slowly drop, wrap my chest, and here I am in my fake split. One last time. And booty jiggles, and drop. Oh my God, I am exhausted after that. That is a workout. I hope that you guys enjoy this silly video and that you try your fake splits. If you try it, go ahead and tag me on Instagram or send me your picture by email. I would love to see your progress. But I guess if you do want to learn how to do a real split, check out my stretch routine.